This is me. After my PhD, I've been looking for jobs. Specifically, I'm trying to find a way to pursue my passion for physics and machine learning while also being able to pay my bills. And in this video, I'm going to show you how the process is going so far. So today marks my first day looking for jobs. As you can tell, I'm a bit sleep deprived and I'm getting right into job searching mode because today I'm applying to one of my dream companies. And I've also been working on my own kind of job searching pipeline, which idea being that you input your time and energy through this pipeline and then the output will be that you get a job, maybe. Because I can't control that the job market is really bad right now, but I can control that I send in at least one application every day and that I'm working on my skills and projects. It is now morning, so I'm going to work on my applications before going to lunch. So usually the food in the canteen is quite tasty, so I like to eat there. But if not, I just go to the supermarket to grab something quick. One thing that I need to do almost every day to avoid getting too tired in the afternoon is to spend a few minutes walking outside. It is still summer as I'm filming this, and I realized that it helps me stay focused throughout the afternoon if I spend at least a few minutes outside getting sunlight on my face.
One eternity later.
Okay, I've been spending almost the entire afternoon just trying to perfect my CV for this company that I'm super interested in. Basically, I've just been rereading it and trying to improve it by 1% after each read. I don't recommend doing this. It is quite late, so I think I'm just going to go home and make some dinner. Another thing that I learned is that it's really hard and not productive to send out millions of applications all day. I think that you try to find 5 to 10 companies that you really want to work at and try to make a targeted effort to create connections there and tailor your profile into the kind of person that they would want to hire. I also don't think that it's healthy to send out applications all day. So I always try to make time for learning some new skill, reading, or working on a side project that I can put in my portfolio. Currently, I'm reading AI Engineering by Ship Hujen, and I'm also reading the famous Cracking the Coding interview to prepare myself for what is hopefully to come. Okay, it is now a lot later. I've sent in 3 applications. Now I'm going to do some project work and eat this yogurt and then go to the gym with one of my friends. It's the end of the week and we are working from home. At this point, I don't remember what a good night's sleep looked like, and my goal for the day is just to send in a lot of applications. I realized that I probably have to change my 1 application a day to 2 applications a day. So I worked on this before deciding to get some ingredients for lunch. So it is still August as I'm filming this, so I'm trying to enjoy the end of the summer during the weekend by spending a lot of time outdoors and going swimming. Sometimes it feels like you're just sending in a lot of applications and nothing happens, but then suddenly it does. Okay, it is now week 2 of my job searching adventure, and I'm sweaty from cycling because it's very hot this week. And maybe that's also because things are heating up in my job search. When I woke up this morning, I had a message from this person I reached out to this company I'm super interested in. And he wrote to me that we have progressed your CV and you should be contacted for the first interview soon. So I'm quite nervous because I don't feel ready to have an interview now. And I think this role is also highly competitive, so I don't think my chances of getting the job are super high. But I'm still happy that they invited me to an interview and we'll see how it goes. And now I have to prepare for that. Oh hey, so I am preparing because in about 1 hour I'm going to have a meeting with my career coach to prepare myself for this interview. I got the career coach for free via university service because I could never afford that by myself. And I think she's really good at helping me navigate this process. Okay, so I just got out from the meeting with my career coach and it was like the most useful meeting of my entire life. If you can afford it, I would really recommend getting a career coach. For me, it has really helped because I find that these HR interviews are particularly tricky because when I'm in a technical interview and they ask me, how did you train this ML model? I know that they are really asking me, how did you train this ML model? And I know how to answer that. But in HR interviews, I feel like they ask you a question, but the trick is that you need to understand what the question underneath the question is, and that can be quite hard to learn. So I'm happy that I had this meeting. I now feel a bit more prepared, so I'll just continue reading about the company and trying to prepare myself. The day before my actual interview, I was also doing a practice interview with one of my friends, and this helped me prepare a bit better mentally. I also always try to get some exercise in because I find that it helps me clear my head in these kinds of situations. And then it became Wednesday and I headed into my real online interview. Okay. I just got out from the HR interview. I think it went well. I think of things that I could have done this differently, I should have said this, but I think it was okay. He seemed happy. I hope that I pass on to the next stage, but we'll see. Now I'm going to finish some other things, go home to my partner, tell him how it went, have some lunch, and finish some other commitments. Oh, God. Okay, so I decided to do my coding assignment from home because I think I'm just more relaxed here. I hope they don't start any construction work outside of the window, that would be very annoying. I burned my porridge this morning, which is already a great start of the day. And doing some cleaning because it's quite dusty in here. I'm going to try and reach out to the speaker next week and tell her. I'm going to sleep now because I'm very tired, but I really wanted to get this done today, so I'm happy. So I think one of the hardest things when you're looking for jobs is that you really have to be good at managing your own time because you don't have a fixed schedule and you don't have a team or a boss that you have to report to. To help me with this, I'm using this productivity app called Rise. I'm not sponsored by them. It's this productivity app that basically tracks your activity on your laptop so you can see exactly how much time you're spending coding, how much time you're responding to emails. And it also creates these kind of focus sessions and tells you when you should focus and when it's time to take a break. Not sponsored, I just have a link below if you want to check it out. I just think that it's a good product.